You know nobody's coming ever to rescue you, right? Nobody gets a flower.
Hanrahan Live.
Today we speak to journalist Joseph JP Patterson. He talks to us about authentic independent music and the problem with gang war voyeurism. So I gotta say, thank you to you actually. No one knows, you're the first person that ever put me onto anything.
Big up.
Years back, man. I really appreciate that. That was crazy.
Do you know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
You did a piece on Dot Rotten. Do you remember? It's like a whole for MTV.
Years ago.
That's what I remember. I remember that was like
MTV rapper.
Yeah,
Do you remember? Yeah, I remember that,
yeah.
man. I remember you were like, are you writing?
Yeah.
And I remember the first time you done an interview and someone was like, oh, who do you rate? And you were like, Jake Hanrahan and Kieran Yates. Remember Kieran? I don't know what she's doing now. The first time I ever see my name in print. And I was like, oh, that's it. So I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. But I want to go back to like the start, because obviously I know you, we're from, well, you grew up in a similar area to me, but you're from South London, right? But you grew up in like fucking Northampton, where we grew up,
In the gutter.
Unfortunately, in the gutter, fucking country. So I know obviously you didn't come through the conventional route that I feel a lot of music people do now, a little gap year, you know what I mean? You come through normal. So can you kind of take us back to the start? Like, how did you get into all of this? Because I'll be honest, you're the first person, even from my area, that I see doing anything in media properly, apart from Disco Henry.
Big up Disco, he's still about.
He's still about, mate.
It's
mad,
still out there, boy. But how did I start? Boy, well, I held a rave called Choco-Block.
Choco-Block, in
Northampton, that was 2007. I was on the forums, like you was on the forums, grimeforum.com and Rewind Forum and all that. So I was into grime, and I thought, let me just save up some money, put on a rave. And I held my first rave in 2007. Social club, not bigger than this, like 250 people. Got Skepta, Tiji Strider, Logan Sama. I had all the big guys come down, and it was like an iconic rave. So
how did you ever? I remember thinking, like, how the fuck has he got like Skepta here?
Just links, you know, like going London, linking people.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Skep, let me try, and you know what I'm saying. That's kind of how it went, but. Yeah, that's how it kind of started, and then the year after that, I put a blog together.
I remember the blog, man. Your blogspot, weren't it?
Bro.
What was it? Joseph JP
Patterson.
.blogspot.com. Man. Fucking hell. Everyone used to check that all the time, find out what's going on. So how come you got into that? You just were like, I want to just like start writing.
Yeah, I just fell into it, bro. Do you know what I mean? I just put up like flyers, rave flyers and all that, promoting other raves and stuff. But I thought, let me just try this writing thing. You know what I'm saying? I never thought, oh, let me be a writer. Everyone around us, you know what I mean? You know the people I know. It's not, journalism wasn't a thing to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
even to this day, like, some of my mates are like, I don't even if I said like, oh, I'm a journalist, I feel like a mug. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's a different kind of journalism. Now, though,
I think we made it cool, though.
Mate, honestly,
cool.
like that was always like a mission, I think, to be like, no, there's a lot of dickheads doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
But you can do it. 'Cause I remember thinking like if Joe's doing it, like maybe I can do it, or maybe, do you know what I mean? I remember seeing you at remember Northampton bus station?
Yeah, well, I used to see you all the time with the bus.
Going
back
back and forth for that. And I was thinking, oh, like, see it on the forum, I was like, oh, it's that guy, like, what? Like, do you know what I mean? That is mad how it happened like that. But then you ended up with MTV, like, how did that happen?
I'd kind of just built up the blog, and I used to pitch to everyone, like, I remember I pitched to The Guardian once, I can't remember what story it was, and it was so badly written, it was like, and what I did is I CC'd in like 100 other writers and editors. And the guy was like, don't email me again until you can construct a proper sentence, And just looped everyone in, and everyone was like, delete me from this chain and all. I was so embarrassed, bro, but I learned, like, that kind of gave me a bit of like ammo. Let me try this journalism thing and actually try and do this thing properly. And then, just honed my skills, never went uni, just read loads of other people's work, Chantel Philly, Dan Hancock, Satty Collins, all the legends that wrote about grime and UK music and stuff, and just built it from there, man. And Super gave me my first print.
I ain't heard that for a lot. I forgot all about it. It was a magazine.
Yeah, print magazine,
Yeah, what happened to that?
That's closed now, it's closed.
Yeah, like most of
it. Had a good little run.
I remember that. Yeah, I used to do the same, man. I remember one Guardian there that was like, how did you get this email? I was like, it's on the internet. He's like, do not email me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
And then you do a cover story or write for them, and it's like...
that's what happened, man. I remember I sent 100 pictures before I got my first no. Right. You know, it was just nothing until I got a no. I was like, I'm happy to get a no.
No, 100%.
Fucking hell. So what did you do? Because I remember, like, I was going Mate, I went college, I went Northampton, I went Booth Lane.
Booth, like, oh, you're bringing it back.
Mate, I did a B-Tech in like music for about 2 months. And I just like...
What, production or like...
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I want to learn to make beats, so I'll just go and do that. And I had no GCSEs, so I was like, fuck, man, I went to B-Tech and I just ended up leaving, like, whatever. But what were you doing? Because I see you going back and forth. I thought you was going uni for like journalism or something.
Nah, work, bro. I had a little job talk in the centre.
Really? That's
yeah,
what
bro.
it was,
I was there making a little change and
yeah, man. That's what I think, like, things have changed a lot. That's how, again, I didn't go uni, didn't do nothing, got no qualifications on paper. How do you see, like, the way maybe we come up to, like, now? Like, what's changed, would you say, like, in the kind of media world, especially with music journalism? I think it's like, music journalism, I think, is one of them ones where, like, it constantly, it is kind of innovating because you've got new artists and different styles, Whereas what I do, it's like, sometimes it's hard to, like, come up with something new, you know?
Yeah. It was exciting. We was just young and excited back then. Yeah. Like, we had the world at our feet, innit? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what, before the whole Instagram and all that, I was a bait face without the internet. People knew my blog. They're like, oh, Jay, you're the blogger, da, da, da. It was exciting, innit? I don't know. It's a different day now. Obviously, Substack's come back and it's doing this one.
Would you make a Substack?
No, I think it's good. It's bringing that blog energy back.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think that's go back to the roots. I think everyone needs to go back to why we started it and get that excitement again. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it comes across in the writing. If someone's not excited, you can tell they're not.
Absolutely.
You're not in it. Do you know what I mean?
You can tell the difference between, like, oh, we're doing the PRs, hit up the editor, and it's just like, oh, mate, dead. So you got Trench now.
Yeah.
What is Trench?
Trench, yeah. We launched that in 2017. That was kind of like off the back of writers who weren't of the culture, didn't really care for the culture, writing about our culture in the wrong way. Do you get what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm not going to call out any publications or any writers because I've forgiven them, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, we thought, do you know what, there's been too much mistakes, man. And our scene deserves better. So we just made Trench, man. Just got a little investment and just built it from there.
So it's like a music magazine for the culture, from the people in the culture.
Yeah, man.
Well, I feel, though, that is still a problem. Like, there's still a lot of people, like... And I'm not saying, like, I hate to always get into class and whatever. I don't think you have to be from, like, the hood or whatever to know about it, but still have some fucking understanding and reverence that people that are. And, like, I feel like there's this kind of, like, gap year kids are just running in, having a laugh and fucking off. And, like, in the meantime, it's like, well, you've made it difficult for everybody else. Right. Or what, do an internship with what fucking money? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's mad. So,
and we put 20 plus, 25 years into making this what it is.
Yeah.
We're not about to have these little people come in and have a laugh and then get off. Because I've seen that happen too many times. Like.
Well, how do you think, like, the way to tackle that is without, like, excluding people? Like, how do you build it up your way?
Boy, that's a tough one because we just published a couple pieces about one guy in particular who's kind of, I'll just say Trap Ross.
Yeah, right? We can talk about it.
Yeah, like,
what do you think about Trap Ross?
Don't get me wrong, the King Von documentary he did was cold. I thought that was good. But the way he is romanticizing gang culture, it's like he wakes up every day. That's his, like, he's excited to see who got shot or who got, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's weird, bro. It's like dark. It's very dark, bro. And I'm just not with it, man. There's a way of, obviously, talking about it and documenting it, but when you start laughing about certain things in your, minimalising what the impact is, I don't rate that. People have died and stuff like that.
Their families and that, but I feel like, I used to watch him and I feel like there's been a bit of a turn. Like you said, like the King Von stuff, and it's like, if someone says, I killed this person in their tune, it's fair game.
That's fair game.
Like, whatever. Yeah. But I feel like it's taken a turn and he hangs out with, like, that fucking... Yeah, like, what? Like, the head snitch. And
Literally,
Adam 22, who's sending his wife to get banged.
Insane.
Like,
it's insane.
Is that
bro.
the culture now?
Nah,
like?
It's mental.
Yeah.
It's dark. Like you said, it's dark, bro.
How do you get people, though, like, from the scene to that point where he's at? Because he's on, like, millions of subscribers and...
Probably all of his fans are probably like him, like from Bognor Regis or up there, who ain't been in touch with no culture, don't have no black friends or no multiculturalism.
Yeah.
And they're just looked in, like, oh my God, like.
It's like a game, do you think?
Yeah, but they find it funny almost. Like, what? It's
Have you
not a
seen
game.
you seen on the Reddits, like the drill Reddit and that? Mate, they talk about it like football. And it's like, they will say like, oh, I support this gang. And it's like, oh, this gang's took out this. It's like, mate, that is like young lads getting stabbed to fucking death. Like, it's mad, mate. Yeah, that scares the shit out of me.
It's mad, man. It's mad. I don't know how we fix it, but
yeah,
maybe he needs to talk to some elders. Like, I'll sit down and talk to him, but he might not want to do that now. I've sent for him kind of on a few articles and all that, but it needed to be said, bruv.
Exactly, he's a grown man. You're a grown man. Why not talk about it? Do you know what I mean? What's the main issue like you have with him? If you said to him like, if you said, all right, oh listen, like, what do you think I should not do apart from dressing like fucking Noddy?
Do you know what? Just like document the culture with care, innit? So like Yemi, one of my editors at Trench, he wrote a piece saying, if you're gonna talk about this, show the other side of the culture. Talk about the music. Talk about the beats. Talk about if you're gonna do hip hop historian, hip hop journalism, you talk about that. So talk about both sides. Be fair, innit?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It's just about
you can't
murders.
just be sensationalism. Like, you can't just do that, man.
It's just about the deaths, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that's like
And that's
big
weird, man. It's weird.
It is weird. I feel like though he does so well because it's sensational. Like that, I don't think he would do as well.
Yeah.
If
100%.
you know, it's kind of like he's playing into that. He put out like a 5-hour thing the other day, and it's just like 6ix9ine just chatting shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Who wants to listen to 6ix9ine of all people?
Yeah, I know.
And you're there laughing. He's in a video with 6ix9ine talking about Lowski's case. And he's showing guns and all that, laughing at man. That's not funny, bro. It's people's lives. It don't matter what, okay, cool. We don't agree with crime and but these are people's lives. He probably had to do certain things to live. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? You need to look at all sides, but you can't be laughing at man's situation.
I think he does it in a way where he'll like very briefly mention, oh, well, it's from this low economic background, but that's like 5 minutes of a 5-hour thing.
Literally.
And it's like, I agree, like as well, at some point, though, I do look at some of them drill murders, I'm like, this is just madness. These are like, some of these lads are like fucking demons.
No.
But they live in neighborhoods where there's very normal, very good people.
Yeah.
Like, I remember thinking like, for every fucking drug dealer that I knew growing up, on the estate or whatever, there'd be a single mum working out, some bloke's a postman, you know what I mean? And it's like, not everyone is like that, you know?
No, 100%.
It's a weird one. In terms of Complex, so you're there as well, you're doing about 100 different things. So you've got Trench, Complex. What's your position at Complex?
Editor-in-chief.
Editor-in-chief. How'd you get there?
I've been in Complex since 2014, you know?
Really?
Started as music editor, and then went senior editor, then editor-in-chief, and just grinding, man, still out here.
What's the scene like now? Like, how are you seeing it change, like music-wise?
It's had its peak, and now it's a bit dips. Like,
is it?
It feels like the mainstream are kind of like, you know what I think it is? A lot of artists just got lazy.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of mediocre releases. So what can you do? If they're not really coming to with good music or good product, what can you, it's just how it goes, isn't it?
What do you think of like I see now, I feel like it's a lot easier to be different now. Like you see this lad, SD kid, that Scouse lad.
Liverpool,
I think he's sick, but like if you look at him, he dressed like a maniac, and he's wearing a gauntlet, he's wearing leather. Like in our day, you get your head kicked in for doing like anything a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, what are you wearing a pink top for or whatever? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's my perception, but it seems like the youth are like more
experimental.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna go a long way.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a bit weird. Some of it's a little bit
weird.
A bit out there for me, but
so.
But the music is on point. Like the UK underground scene is where it's kind of at anyway. Do you get me? So
yeah. Who do you rate?
Oh, there's YT. There's Sibo. There's Lancey Fo's kind of like the guy that's kind of leading that whole experimental wave. He's like the forefront, isn't it? But yeah, there's a few. I wouldn't necessarily say I listen to it all the time. It's not really but I respect it, and we promote them. They need the promotion, innit? So. Yeah, but I'm still old school. I'll listen to a Sidewinder set all day.
Mate, same, man. I've been listening to the same tracks for like 20 years.
Literally.
Like the other day I put on, do you remember like Dizzy when he made the beat Ho?
Yeah.
Just the beat.
Just the beat.
And I repeat, I almost forgot. I was like, where's this from, man? I've been listening to this for like
Legendary.
so long, man.
Iconic, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So you used to listen to Grime, yeah?
Yeah, man,
Yeah, what do you think of Grime now? Where's it at? Be honest.
Nah, do you know what? Last year it was buzzing. It kind of dipped. But you got people like Scorcher still doing the work, Cruz Leone, Duppy, and stuff like that. Skepta's all still did, you know what I mean?
Skepta's the one guy I think he like really has just stayed true the whole time.
Yeah.
Got one or two weird tracks here and there.
Yeah. You got to mix it up, innit?
Yeah, that mad like porn video he made. Music video. He got fried on
What's
the
it called?
forums.
All Over the House.
Yeah, that was it. It was so bad he got fried on that. But he's pretty like, I think he's like solid. He's the one guy that's made it and he's done well in America.
Yeah.
How different do you think like the music scene is there? You do bits over there as well.
A little bit.
Now and then,
yeah.
Because there was this whole like UK versus America.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That seemed like stupidness to me.
Well, it was the wrong opponent, like, what's his name? I forgot his name now. I forgot the rapper's name. The Skepta basically clashed some American.
I don't even know who he was.
I forgot his name. I can't believe I forgot his
Yeah.
name. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was pointless to me. Do you know what I mean? It was cool for the first dub. After that, it was just like, it's what we do.
There was like Big Zoo sending for like Eminem.
That was... Big Zoo, I written a column, I was like, Big Zoo, I think that was a joke. Like, I don't think...
I hope so.
I hope so as well, bro. Like, you wouldn't take that seriously thinking Eminem would look at that. Like, it's not, it was a bit too jokey. Like,
It was weird.
Do you know what I mean? So.
Do you feel though like maybe the US is more accepting of like the UK scene now?
Nah.
Really?
It's not all the way there yet.
Is it not? What's it?
Central C's kind of broken a lot of doors. Obviously, Skepta's still, do you know what I mean? But I don't think they don't respect our thing properly.
They don't know?
Not all the way. Because if they did, it'll be, look how long we've been doing our thing. And it takes one at Central C or how long. But yeah, it's still got a long way to go, man.
It's like, I feel like they see it as like a novelty sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
The accent and, they ain't got real guns over there. They're not, it's just like, what are you, come over here and see.
Yeah.
You might not end up back over there. Do you get it? Like, let's be real, like they don't really take England or London as a place where things really do happen.
They think everyone's lying.
Literally. Like every bar's not a lie. Like,
do you remember who was it? I can't remember. I think it might have been like, Jules Santana.
Yeah.
He got like robbed in Brixton.
Yeah. That really happened. It really happened.
That was like a whole thing. I remember they were
a few rappers have got.
Trying to sell the chain back to them and that, I know it's bad, but as a teenager, it's like, what, you come to England, you think you go and get robbed?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
we all fall like that, boy.
I was like, that's brilliant. Like, I love it, man. Fuck it.
A few rappers have come over and saw that.
Yeah.
It's not really, do you know what I mean?
What do you think of like the idea that you really have to be, I think it's more of our generation thing where like if you're saying it, you have to be about it. Again, not condoning fucking violence or whatever, but we live in a violent world. Yeah. Like there's a lot of discussion around Central C from fucking Trap Law Ross actually, saying that he ain't really that guy. Like, do you think it matters?
But he's talking, I don't know what he's on about, because how do you know what he's on?
Mate, he got some mad research.
Do you get, like, obviously we know being in the mix sometimes, things happen.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk about it all the time on your record. You're not going to talk about it just all the time. It's every day people go through things. So he might have done a madness. He doesn't know that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can't really judge someone on how they present themselves to the world. He's all blinged out and that. He's probably thinking he's not serious. He's just a pop boy or whatever. Everyone has their own struggles. They don't talk about it all the time. Do you know what I mean? If he's in the trap house shotting, okay, like, take it at your word. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it matters though? Like, he's got so successful, like, does it, if it come out tomorrow that he's just lying the whole time, like, do you think it even matters anymore?
That's a tough one. I mean, it does, if you're talking crud, I would expect there to be some level of... some level of...
I can't help it. I don't know if it's like the mentality of like old, but I'm just like...
Nah, yeah, 100%. There needs to be some... You can't be talking that roughness and not be like that.
It's not even... Yeah, exactly. It's not even like... I'm not saying like, oh, it's good to do that, but it's like, just don't be a liar.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking disappointing.
But a lot of people rap from other people's perspectives. So he's probably got 10 man that's in the trap or whatever, and they're talking... You know what I'm saying? Giving his story from his perspective, so
yeah,
I can't really say it's lying or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was like, they're saying like, oh, he's never like actually jumped out of the car and done that, and I was a bit like...
Yeah, but why do you want him to do that?
I know, innit? I was a bit like, to a degree, it's like, he's actually is from them areas, do you know what I mean? It's not like he's from like fucking Windsor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like you say, you do see shit, like I've seen shit like where I'm like, I don't agree with it, but...
Exactly.
You end up around it sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Certain things I could talk. I got stories for days, bro. I'll leave it for the biography.
Oh, mate. Absolutely, mate. It's fucking Northampton whole shithole, mate. Honest to God. What do you think about like artists outside of London? I feel like there's maybe like a little bit more acceptance, but I still feel like it's an uphill battle.
Yeah, nah, there's still got a long way to go. But I think people like Lady Leisha. Well, basically, when grime kind of had its little dip in like 2009 to 2013 or so, Birmingham was like running it. You know what I'm saying? Lady Leisha, JK. All those guys, they were Stay Fresh as well. They were the front runners keeping grime alive. People don't really show love to that. Do you know what I mean? They need to, because without them, grime wouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? In the mix as prevalent as it is now. Do you know what I'm saying?
I remember you used to cover them a lot, man. Like, do you remember that track, Back of My Tea?
Oh, Triller.
Yeah, you covered Triller a lot.
Triller. The Bayside scene as well, yeah, man.
Yeah, bassline, yeah, fuck it hell. How did you're like probably one of the only people I saw not from like that scene that went and covered it, especially from London. Do you think like maybe living in like the Midlands a bit maybe helped you with that? 100%. Yeah, like you saw talent.
I was up north head, bro. When I'm living in Wellingborough, whatever, I'm just going to the raves up north, Sheffield.
That's what, yeah, it's close, isn't it? Like everywhere's close somewhere where I'm from.
Been
like,
some mad raves though, bro.
They're all illegal as well back in the day.
Some of them, but yeah. I went, should I even say this? I went to a rave, yeah? I can't believe I'm saying this, yeah? I went to a rave, covering it for Rewind magazine. Baseline rave, it was like 80s, everyone was like dressed in like
fancy dress?
Fancy dress, yeah. I had like a rope chain, innit? Like got the fake rope chain. Raving in the rave now. Two, I looked to I can't remember, left or right. Some youths running up to me with a belly, like a red bandana, with a gun, bro. He run up to me, jack my chain.
For the fake one.
Jack my chain, drinks flying, everyone screaming, ah. I was there in shock thinking, what just happened, man? A man really had come up to me with a gun in the rave, bro.
Yeah.
Baseline rave.
Indoors? Not even outside, like?
No.
Fucking hell.
Huddersfield. Them man, big up HUD, them man know.
Mate.
But yeah, that was, I can't believe I just talked about it. That's a traumatic.
The best thing is though, it's fancy dress.
Yes, mad.
What was the chain made out of? Like metal?
Bro, it was like metal, bro. I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm still traumatized about it. You know what it is? Because when them kind of things happen, it's like you feel like a bit of a boy, innit?
Mate, if someone comes up to me with a gun, I'm like, yeah, have it. Fuck out of here, man.
And the thing, I wasn't really with my people like that.
Yeah,
say I could back it or anything. So.
Huddersfield as well.
Yeah. So I'm saying the Bayside scene now, they would have been scared to go to them kind of raves there, bro.
Yeah,
that's completely different.
It's party now, isn't it? Yeah. That's the weird thing, I feel like baseline, it was like this kind of like party music, but the scene was mad.
It was dark still.
And you had every kind of nutcase in there, you know what I mean?
Real madman.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing to see, like, oh, this guy just got out of jail and then he's like making kind of baseline music.
Yeah, cutting mad shapes and that.
Yeah, exactly. Drugs are now like a big thing, I notice in music, like, I don't know, like when we were younger, again, we sound so fucking old, we're not even that old, but like, it was always like, if you do, like, I don't know, it's just like you're a fiend. Like, if you do any kind of drugs, that has changed, right?
Dramatically.
How did that happen, man?
It's the house scene, man.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, everyone gets a little bit of dizzle and then game over. Game over, but it's just partying, isn't it? It's just kind of like, just how it went, man.
All the kids don't know as well, they want to do lean and all of this shit as well, man.
I don't know about all that. That's like a next.
Yeah.
That's some Americanized stuff. I'm not really...
Where is the future, do you think, of like UK music?
I mean, it's still got a long way to go. Like, even though we've been doing this for like forever, I just think we need to go back to the roots. Now, everyone's talking about reset. Big up Bouncer. Big up Scorcher, because they've been talking about resetting the whole industry so we can go back to the roots, start again, build again. That's what needs to happen. What
is that? I see them mentioning like what's the idea? How do they do that?
Just basically, there's a lot of people that kind of use and abuse the scene. We need everyone to just reset, get back to the roots, get back to the basics, why you started it, and just reset, man. Reset from the ground up.
How are they abusing it? Like, you mean like they're just riding it for money or what?
Yeah, money. I think everyone got a bit clouded by the money, all these corporations giving everyone money and all these things, and then they're not actually giving back to the scene, they're just keeping it for themselves. People like Jamal, R.I.P. Jamal.
Oh, rest in peace, man.
He was for the people, man. He was for the people, like, but then you got other platforms that just take, they don't give back.
Boiler room.
Well, you could say that.
I don't
true,
mind,
yeah.
mate. I don't mind. I'll say it, mate. Like, I don't
Yeah.
mind, man. Yeah, fuck them, man. When I saw they were trying to like take over Carnival, it's not even. I don't even go. You know what I mean? It's not my vibe. But like, that you can't do stuff like that.
No.
That's mad. That's mad. What were they trying to do? Like, chat? What they wanted to
I
own
remember.
it?
I can't remember, bro.
I think what they wanted to. I think they tried to like kind of own it.
What, Carnival?
Yeah.
Oh,
no one can
right,
own
right.
it. Do you know what I mean? It's
No,
just like, nah.
definitely not them anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Big up Blaze and that, but like, no.
Yeah, I mean, I did a film for them and they didn't put it out for like the most mental reason. I don't want to talk too much shit, but this one producer there was like, is there anyone like smoking weed on camera? And I was like,
What?
bro, I was just like,
What?
I'm out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I'm out. But I do think still...
But that's why you do the independent thing. Like, you
exactly,
just do it,
man.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I do see like represent places like that. Do you think like they're where the future is? Like they seem to be quite DIY. I don't know. They got some big fun. Or they like who's legit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, represent.
Hush, they're quite good.
Hush is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some good platforms out there. Hush, Trench, obviously.
Yeah.
The Metal Messiah is doing his thing. You got Solomon, what's his name? Solomon Archives, he's doing his thing. There's a lot of platforms just doing their independent thing and it's needed. You know what I'm saying?
So if you say you're like a young up and coming artist now in the UK, like what advice would you give them if they want to get seen properly?
Just make sure the product's on point, man. People eventually pick up if the music's on point. That's all I can really say, like, because you can pitch to me, you can pitch to me, you can pitch to, I don't know, Chucky online and all this. Cool, but like the music, as long as the music's on point, people will get back to you. It's just one of them things.
I think that is one of them things where it's like, you can't really half-ass the product, right?
That's it.
Like, there's a lot of things you can now.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think?
Obviously, take away us. You got TikTok. You got your own platforms. Build that up. I will say, I've said it many years before, but Bounce has recently brought it back up as well. Make sure you've got your own YouTube channel. As an artist, you need to build your YouTube channel. Don't be going to all these platforms asking them, paying them to put your video up and you're not even getting the views that you used to get. Put it up yourself, man. Build up your following, build up your small, you know what I mean? Bit by bit it will grow. You know?
It's a lot, I feel like there's a lot more though people have to do now.
Yeah.
Like it's even with like, even though there's more avenues, it feels like there's just so much more work to do, you know?
Well, that's what it's necessary, bro. You know what I mean? Hard work. We need to see. I need to see that. Like I want to see people grind. I want to see the grind. I don't want to see you just come out tomorrow and you got. Obviously, luck is luck and blessing, thank God and that. But seeing the grind makes it more of an impact. Do you know what I mean? So work hard, man. Put the work in.
Have you ever seen like a real industry plan? Like everyone always says this person's an industry plan. Have you ever come across one where you're like, where the fuck did they come from?
Industry plan. Almost 6'9", bruv.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah, man. Because that was too. It was too. The whole case and everything. It was too like. Oh man, I don't even. He had a couple bangers though. Gummo. He had a couple tunes, but yeah, that's just a weird.
What was he? Was he like? I heard he was like paying gangbangers.
Yeah.
To like,
yeah.
What?
that is weird. Like what, bro? So you're basically you're fake.
Your biggest beg friend on her.
Your beg friend.
yeah.
Literally, bro.
He's paying like Crips or something, or Bloods to be in the Bloods, yeah. So he was never actually that guy. What happened to his case though? He's like the biggest snitch now.
Biggest snitch on road, mate.
So what
people
happened?
talk about Gunner. He's nowhere compared to 6'9".
What did he do?
Everything you can think of, bro.
Just snitched everybody in?
Ricos and all this, like, yeah, bro.
That's how he's free?
Yeah.
How is he alive?
I don't know, bro. I still don't know.
Yeah.
Not that I wish on death.
No, same, but like...
I'm a Christian. And
no, I don't want him to be dead or anything.
But also, like, you can't be rolling with people, doing things you did, and sending them to prison for life. Yeah. And you're out here still laughing at people, still acting a fool. It don't work like that. Karma doesn't work like that.
No, it don't, and it will see it eventually. Something will happen. And again, I'm not wishing no death on him, but like, it's just a natural way. Like, that's the thing. I feel like he sent all them people to prison, like life sentences, right? Some people.
Yeah, bro.
And he's just like, like he's just faffing about.
It's not funny, like.
Mate, I'd be humbled. I'd be hiding in a cave. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and he's on all these streamers and all that. I'm just like,
I don't feel like anyone presses him enough on it as well.
Nah, man.
Like, he's an actual rat. Mad.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Do you think, like, even that matters to the youth anymore? Because, like, back in the day, that would ruin an artist's career.
I mean, it should matter.
Should do, right?
It should matter. Like if, bro, what I'll say is civilians. I'm a civilian. You could say whatever. I know a few gangbangers, cool, but I've got that in me that I would never tell. I'm a journalist. I would never. If I knew certain things, that's just in me. It's like a cultural thing. It's in my blood, sort of.
Absolutely, yeah.
But like, to the average other civilian, they might just think, all right,
who cares?
Who cares? Then you just tell them or whatever.
I never, I never thought of it like, it's like, I think, same like, obviously I'm a journalist, like I'll never that's how I get good access to shit. I never burned a single contact in my fucking life. I've destroyed hard drives just in case if I get raided, you know what I mean?
Right, for real.
You ain't gonna see nothing, it's gone.
Yeah.
But like, again, there is that thing as well, even when we were young.
Yeah.
You ain't grass. You'll be fucked up if you grass on anything. Even if you're not even involved, it's just like, I didn't see nothing, mate. Do you know what I mean?
See no waves.
Yeah. I was looking out the window like, I don't know.
Literally, bro.
But I think there's a lack of that maybe now as well. But unfortunately, I feel like as well, there is the side of like, if you look at the drill scene, right? I was reading about this the other day, there's so many of them are dead.
Yeah.
Like, and I wanted to ask you, like, what do you make of the idea that like, people will blame, for example, drill on the level of violence? Like, do you think there's any truth to that or no?
Nah, man. Well, you know, I mean, I'm not saying nah, because everything, I'm a Christian, yeah, we Pentecost, we believe that anything that you watch, anything that you hear, you intake, is gonna have an effect on you. So we say stay on the right path. So you're hearing about God, talking about God, it's always gonna be there. So if you're hearing drill and hearing kill him, it's gonna have some little bit of whatever. But if you're a normal person, bro, you're not gonna be thinking, let me go and do that.
But what about the guys involved?
Well, I mean, they're talking their life on record. So it's like, okay, they need an outlet. They might not necessarily be in it at that moment. They've probably done it, which is, I mean, sometimes they go a bit too far, talking about M's and certain things. But like, everyone needs an outlet. It's best they go to the studio and record and try and get an actual career out of music than still doing the road stuff and, do you know what I mean, ending up in life or dead or whatever. So there's like a balance, you gotta look at both sides, like.
Yeah, there's no perfect answer for it, I guess, but like,
there isn't.
A lot of their music though, they'll end up fucking killing each other because of music.
Yeah.
Calling each other out all the time, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, when people disrespecting the dead and all that, I don't rate that.
Mad, innit?
I don't rate that at all.
I feel like that is something.
If you did whatever or your people did whatever, just leave it.
Gone now. Starting our agreement.
You've been talking about on record, you bring it up, and if you then die or go to prison, then that is your fault.
Yeah.
That is no one else's fault but your own, bro.
Nah, I think
you could have just left it, do your dirt, whatever. I don't care, I don't promote it, I'm not saying do whatever. But if you do it, just leave it. You know, disrespect the dead. That's one thing you don't do. As a normal human being anyway, why would you do that?
I know, it's next level.
Do you get what I mean?
I feel like there's a big difference between like grime and drill, whereas like grime was, okay, yeah, it was violent or whatever, but it was like still fun.
Yeah.
Whereas like drill, I was like, mate, I feel like a
get
demon.
dark still.
Sometimes I listen to it if I'm going gym just to feel like I'm in a place, but like otherwise I'd be like, fucking hell, that didn't even excite me, man. Like scary shit, you know what I mean?
But drill's got a lot of blame and I don't think it's fair, man.
No.
Because you can blame video games, you can blame films. There's some films that man chopping off heads.
Yeah, true.
So what are we saying? And that's looking at it. You're thinking like looking at it, listening, it's different. It's a kind of different thing. You're just listening to a tune.
No, I agree with that. Like, there ain't no way I'm gonna play GTA and be like, oh, I'll go and mow someone down now. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, you're gonna do it anyway. There's like, I feel like you can't not create something for fear that someone will do something mad. You wouldn't do anything.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Did you see that case though? This is what really I thought was disgusting. There was a case where there was like some posh kid and he was like kind of getting involved in drill. And
in America?
No, it was in England, you know. And there was a lad that he killed the mate who was like, you know, I think his mate was like mixed race, he was from like a lower economic background. And the lad just sort of got off because his mum and dad had like these, did you see this case? Nah,
no,
mate, it was so bad. It was like, he got like such a light sentence.
Right.
And basically just because like his mum and dad had the lawyers for it. Do you know what I mean? And that was like the prime example.
Shows you the You know what I mean?
using a culture just to like run. It's not even about a race thing. It's
it's not.
He just had the money.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's about race, obviously, like to a degree.
Eventually,
yeah, sure. But like the main reason was his mum and dad had money for a sick lawyer. Do you know what I mean? And the other young lad just kind of got like, they kind of smeared him as like some criminal as well, and he was just trying to get along with school.
Yeah.
It was just like, fucking, I've never seen such a bad case.
Let's talk about the whole colour thing and race and all this, yeah? Even Trap La Ross and all that. Just because he's white doesn't mean anything. We're not talking, because there's some white journalists who I respect to the T, and they write about black music.
Mate, you put me on, I'm about as white as paper.
You get me? You know what I'm saying? So it's not about race, and it's about showing respect to a culture, a scene that has been built, and it's not essentially yours. You're a guest in it, you show respect to it. You can make money off it. You can, some white journalists they've got a house, big houses and that, writing about black music, or doing whatever in black music or whatever. So it's not about that. It's about showing respect, man. That's really it, bro.
No, I agree. It's like, if you're gonna have a multicultural society, it's push and pull, right? Like, if I go and eat with like my Indian friend or whatever, I'm gonna treat him the same hospitality he gave me if he comes and eats fish and chips at my house. Do you know what I mean?
Beans and toast like that?
Yeah. I'll cook him toast. You know what I mean? Top chef. But no, like seriously, I agree with that. And I feel like it is, people very quickly will like, he does it. Trap Loss, he starts saying, oh, it's racist. It's like, what, to you, mate?
Yeah,
like, I don't think
bro.
so. Like, do you know what I mean?
Like that.
And I feel like it's an important discussion to have, though, because I feel like people shy away from it because there's been all of this like overblown shit for the like, you know, everyone's sensitive, Like, but I feel like you can tell when people were scared to talk about race, it's because they've not grown up with anyone else. Do you know what I mean?
Literally it.
Not everyone can be in a multicultural society, but it's like, if you are going to be a part of that, you're right, you have to pay like homage to some degree. Not because, oh, this person's that colour. It's not your scene. Do you know what I mean? Mate, if I went to Poland,
it's the same
you know what I mean?
100%.
It would be the same thing. And it's like, I agree, man. I think it's a really valid point to raise. Have you got a lot of flack, though, for kind of like kicking off about him a bit?
Well, he's got his little fans, innit? But
What'd they say to her?
I've heard people talk about race. Because he's white, it's not because he's white.
Fuck, man.
What are you on about?
Yeah.
Like, crazy. But them things don't bother me.
Also, like, as well, like, where we grew up, like, I dare say, or you grew up for a bit, it's like, it's not really a big issue. Like, everyone just kind of...
Get along, bro.
Get along, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's, like, definitely racist and that, but, like, generally, I don't remember much, like, anyone being like, you can't be in this bit. It's just like, if you live on this area, you live on this area. Do you know what I mean? It ain't. I think London's more, because it's so big though, it's a lot more segregated, almost by design. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like when you do get here, I notice definitely, you know, like, you know, I got like different colour fucking family members and that. And I realised like in London, it's almost like in the media class, not your average Londoner. London is normal, but the media class,
it's different,
it's very different. And they treat it in a very weird way. And it's like, I think like you're saying, it should just be spoken about and be out in the open, like it is what it is,
bro.
do you know what I mean?
But also, all this like, I want to ask you about the whole Tommy Robinson madness.
Why me?
No.
I'm joking.
But like, it is mad though.
It is mad.
You know what's funny? Like, how can I word this? Like, here's some of his views. Some older generation black people agree with.
I know.
Which is, I'm just like, how does that make sense?
Yeah.
I could see where you're coming from, but also, like...
The thing is though, he'll do that, but he uses that just to like try and...
Yeah, I know.
You know, like gather people up. Like, the reality is, mate, eventually if you follow that, his whole group, and even people associated, if you follow that to the end, they're gonna come for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
literally.
even for me, you know, like race mixing or whatever, they'll come for everybody eventually. And I feel like people are so mad, and you know, often like I understand why. You know, like mate, honestly, mate, I got like black mates, same thing of being like, it's got a point in that. It's like, why are you so against it? And I'm like, this is a mad situation where I'm telling you nah, and you're telling me he's good, and I'm like, fucking hell, man. It is a worry, but I do feel like there's not enough discussion.
Because we're patriotic as well, you know.
No, exactly.
I'm proud to be from England,
Same,
mate.
that's what I'm saying.
Don't get that twisted, but
our England is different.
It's our England
It's
different.
a different one,
Right,
This is what I'm saying. Like, when I'm like, I love Britain, mate, I don't mean Queen and country. My family are Irish, mate. Definitely not Queen and country. But it's like, it's our culture, it's our community, it's our neighbours. Like, you know, like Shelley Road, mate. Like, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that is a place where that for us is our Britain. And I think you've done a really good thing with portraying that in your, like the way you do your work, but I do worry that it's getting lost.
Yeah.
And the worry is if you keep like ignoring these people and saying like anyone that moans is a racist or whatever, you're not listening to why there's an actual problem. And it's like, mate, come and see where we're from.
Literally.
And there's a little bit more of the problem than everyone's a racist. Like you said, you've got black people being like, why are these fucking immigrants doing here? You know, like,
there's a lot, brother. Like,
there's a lot in it,
But you essentially, you came, but okay,
but I argue it, in a way, it's like the best evidence of integration in the worst way possible, right? So you've got people, and I think it's great, like black people that feel so British that they're like, why are you coming to my country? I like that. I'm like, that's good,
cool,
but it's unfortunate the way it's happening. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but now, again, you've got this issue with the flag stuff was weird because at the end of the day, like you, I'm like, I'm not going to be offended to see my own flag. But why is it up?
Why?
Do you know what I mean? Who put it up for what reason? And I was like, that's not for me, that flag.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? Whoever put that up, often it's not. Some people, some people are just saying like solidarity, but most people, I feel like.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you feel any, around that time, did you feel any like, do you feel like an increase?
I've been on a train coming down from like Kettering up there, Kettering sides coming to London. A couple of times I see a group of like lads and about 10 of them. And you could tell they're on the way to go to like one of them marches or whatever. You can just feel it, innit? Yeah. But they ain't never gonna say nothing to me.
But it shouldn't even, I know, but like, it's not right.
It's not.
Just because they don't say it. Do you know what I mean? It's a worry.
And the funny thing is a lot of white kids who roll with black people and they think like that.
That's what I found really...
Yeah, if they think like that. So you need to check your friends, people.
I would say, definitely. And I feel like...
And we're not saying, sorry to cut you, but we're not saying don't be proud to where you're from. It's not like, white, it's taken away from the white people. We're not. It's not about that. Like, let's all be together.
I agree,
So when people say go back to where you come from, if the Windrush generation never came here, this country wouldn't be what it is now. Simple as.
Right, it's the same as like most people that come here. That's the thing, people don't understand, like, the biggest part of immigration was positive.
Exactly.
And it's like, but the problem is though, you do get dickheads coming from places.
Of course.
Mate,
of course.
if I got a load of my mates moving to like Thailand, I'd tell the Thai police, get rid of half of them. Do you know what I mean? And it's not because they're British, because there's a lot of dickheads about. And it's like, I feel like people are confusing, this guy did this bad thing, and it's like, yes, I get it. I do understand why people are mad, but I feel like they're really directing it in the worst way possible. I will say though, I do think like normal Londoners are like sound with it still. Like most people, or anyone, most people I feel like are not that interested.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's just me from my perspective.
It's true.
It gets blown up a little bit online a little bit.
It's true. I think it's the groups of people that make it a bigger thing, because the general day-to-day, it's cool, everyone's getting along, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone's getting along.
And I get it, obviously someone's gonna feel a bit like this person or that, but they're gonna have a problem based on whatever. But generally I feel like we're still doing all right. Do you know what I mean? What about Trench though? Where do you want to take that? Like you got a bit of investment, it's doing good, it looks sick, I love all the like, it's got like...
DIY kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds me of your old blog. Do you know what I mean? Like to a degree, I don't like minimalism, I like things going on. Yeah. Even the handle like Trench, I was like, I like that. Where do you want that to go?
Yeah, man, we're trying to be the biggest, you know what I'm saying? But humbly and in the right way, where we're actually impacting the scene and helping the scene. We're not trying to we're trying to, you know what I mean? Build it up to a new level. And just keep on grinding, man. But the media landscape's a bit mad right now.
Yeah, what's the difficulties you're finding?
All the brands don't want to spend no money, man. I don't know if it's, do you know what I think? I think when Trump did the whole DEI thing, when he's taken away all the inclusion and all that, and basically all the businesses, they've taken away all those departments. And those departments were giving money to certain things. So it's black music and black culture things. So it's like a tumble effect. We're feeling it around the world because of Trump.
That's interesting, man.
Still over here, we can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, like, it's mad.
I knew something like that would happen. It was so dumb. When you got like Barclays Bank being like...
And it's not even just a colour thing, because you do independent stuff. So you just doing what you do, it'll affect you as well. Mate, because you're not part of the media conglomerate, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, and the way now, the problem is like independent media now, you get a lot of nutters in it. And they pick a political thing, and that's how they get their money. Right. Because someone wants them to be heard the best. It's not about like merit. It's not about what are you putting out, it's about like, how can I use that to further my point? It's like, couldn't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I've said loads of times, like if we'd have picked like a really political position that was really easy to understand, we'd have made a lot more money, man. You know, like we were seen largely as like leftists for a while just because we're like, I think racism's dead shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want any of that near me.
Right.
And you know, to a degree, we helped. You know, we were doing like helping homeless and stuff. It's stuff you should just do. 100%. You know what I mean? And I noticed that like people that were like, well, I'm a communist. They all of a sudden they're blowing up and all that. And I realized like a lot of the media is people want to be like patted on the back. Yeah. You're thinking the right thing, well done. Whereas I was more like, I just want to document shit.
Like,
you know what I mean? And it's like,
when I see you, no, let's talk about your stuff. Yeah, you're in the field. You was in the war zones, bruv.
Mate,
do you know what I mean? I was like,
yo,
you're killing it, man. You're killing it.
I bet you thought, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, I was worried for you, mate. I was like, what? What's them blow up? Like, no. That was crazy, though.
Yeah, man. I always wanted to be in it somewhere, wherever it was like, I don't know, like even when I was when I first started, do you remember I didn't know what I wanted to write about, really. I remember
after a while,
you sent me my first ever interview, SX.
Voyeurism. Yeah, you took it back, boy. Wow,
mate, that was old. And I was like, what the fuck am I going? I don't know how to do an interview. Like, I was so scared, like writing all my questions. And I realized, like, I love music, but it's like, I want to go and see stuff, you know? It's like, I started writing about music. It's the only thing I was the only counterculture we had, really.
100%.
In it, like where, like no offense and that, it was like there was a good scene. There was a grime scene. There was like kind of underground, and it was like to grow up in that. I was like, all right, cool. But then I realized like I need something else.
Like
I want to see something else. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And I realized that eventually I got to go there.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go because I didn't have no money. And then when I got to Vice, they were just like, do you want to go here? I was like, let's go.
Bro.
It was scary.
Dude, was you scared? Like,
Mate, proper. But I feel like if you're gonna say I'm gonna go to war, like you kind of have to expect. It's like if you got thrown in there by accident, obviously you'd be terrified. But I was like, I want to go. I think I'll be able to do it, and I could. Like, luckily.
You was talking to some mad nutters, bro. They could have just shot all of you out there.
Mate,
that's all I was going through my mind. Like, what if they just flipped out and just thought, I don't care for.
I know, but do you know what? Like, generally, the people we were talking to, they've got like a message, or they've got like. So it's kind of like.
Yeah, they get it, kind of.
They get it. They're fighting, and they're not like weird criminals. Like they're kind of like, especially when I was doing a lot of war reporting, you go like with the Kurds, right? They're rebelling against like people that are killing them. Yeah. So it's like they're like, we do have guns, we do shoot, we do bomb, but it's because of this
reason.
Yeah. And it's kind of like when I say like, look, I want to come and talk to you. They were like, sound.
Okay.
They're like, you know what? Thanks for coming. Yeah. And it's like. If you did piss them off, I'm sure. There's a good story here. So there's a journalist in Syria, French guy, obviously, and he was like harassing one of the female Kurdish fighters because they got like female fight soldiers and that there. And apparently he was like, yeah, give me your number. And it's like, that's just so disrespectful.
Give me your number?
Yeah, like this girl's a soldier. And he's like, anyway, long story short, she just cocked back, shot him in the leg, and he got like immediately, he got kicked out of the driver like same day, and I was like, that's what will happen if you disrespect me. Yeah, that's the most gangster ever,
Big up.
Yeah, I know someone was there, and apparently she didn't even say nothing. She was just like, fuck off. But generally, people are happy to see you, you know, like even all of
this. But they see your work from before.
Yeah, they know, like we've got a good reputation. Same with you, like people know, like if you're gonna interview them, you're not gonna do some shady shit. Exactly. I do think there is a lot of people in the media that are more like they want themselves to be a star, you know. And like I like doing what I'm doing, and don't get me wrong, like I see myself doing cool shit. I'm like, it's cool, it's my legacy, but it's not like I'm not an influencer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you're not thinking, not gonna do no Twitch streaming.
No, mad, no way, bro.
Mate, it's mad. The amount of money.
I mean, I would go sitting there maybe, but I wouldn't be like them trying to be famous or not. I don't care.
Well, there's a lot of like Bouncer as well. Like he's doing his thing. There's a lot of that now. I feel like it's a good thing for the scene.
Yeah, no, Bouncer's killed him. He's done his thing. We had our little thing back and forth. But big up, he's doing what's necessary, bro.
He's doing like an industry exposure kind of vibe. Remember that Marcus Nasty's track?
Which one?
Do you remember he did like industry exposure? And he's not even spitting by, they're just chatting shit about
old school, right.
What is Bouncer like? He's from what kind of music did he do? I didn't really...
Like rap, Digga D, used to manage Digga D.
Okay.
Not Digga D, Dig That, sorry. Drill.
Yeah.
That,
okay.
He's done his thing, man.
And now he's trying to be like, he's doing like media,
content,
podcasting.
In Dubai. He's in Dubai, like.
Why is everyone in Dubai? Do you go to Dubai?
I've never been, you know.
I've never been, man.
It's too, I don't know, man. I've been invited bare times by the PRs. Dubai, I'm just shook to go over there just in case I do something wrong. I ain't trying to be in the penthouse over there. Like, no way.
Get your hand chopped off.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no, mate. People don't realise, I've been about the Middle East.
It's serious, isn't it?
Mate, yeah, don't mess about. Like, what is it though? Why? Is it cheap there or something like that?
I think, yeah. Something to do with tax or
Okay.
something like you make good money and you just live good.
I see they've got like a whole drill crew out there. I thought that's a bad idea.
Terrible, like, who's
Yeah, and then someone got in a fight and they're like in jail for about 1,000 years. I was like, no, man, fucking hell.
Not on that
Fucking hell. Anyway, man, lastly, if you had to give like any message you want to give to like kind of, I think the youth especially now, like we're saying we're so old, like I think we should like, what advice would you say, like any young reporters that want to, you know, do music journalism like you're doing?
I'll just say hone your craft, man, hone your skills. Basically know what you're talking about. Because a lot of people that are talking, they don't really have a clue. Do you know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence, research the scene, research what's come before, and build. That's all you can do at this point. That's really
due diligence is a really important one. Like, I get people emailing me shit, yeah, and it's like, bro, one Google search, you could have had
one Google
search, you could have had that info. You know, and I'm just like, fucking hell, mate. Hi, Joe, where can I find your mate? My name, website, done.
That's it. That's what I mean? Simple things like that is a it will help you a lot.
It's annoying, isn't it, as an editor as well? You're just like,
you should know better, sort of thing.
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to make, it's a hard game to be in as well. Like, you got to fucking do it hard.
And also the hard work. Just put the work in.
Hard work.
And don't try and be the star.
Yeah.
If obviously everyone wants to be known and all that, I go places people know me and I'm like, what? It's weird. But that comes with hard work and people rating your work. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't try and be the famous one. Build.
Exactly.
And it will come, like it will come.
They don't know you because you're just like on Instagram. They know you because you built a whole fucking empire of work behind it. Yeah, that's a good message. I think be known for doing the work.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. The last thing though, like, so we've kind of been gunning people a bit, yeah. But say you are like just some fucking dead posh kid, yeah, but you just love grime or you love whatever and you still want to be a reporter, like, how can they do it without doing a kind of mockery of it or without giving back?
I mean, I don't know. I think if everyone's got a level of, okay, let me show respect. Everyone knows what respect looks like. Just coming to scene, being honest and humble and showing that you actually care. You're not trying to just get your little money, get your little fame and cut. I think that's all. You don't need to do anything extra than that.
That's it. I think as well, being who you are.
Be who you are. We don't try and be around you.
That's it, innit?
Don't try and be a bad gal. Just chill. Just be you.
Smell it a mile away.
All right, look at Amelia. Take Amelia, yeah? People are...
the chicken shop girl.
Chicken shop girl.
Yeah.
Some people don't like her. Some people do. But I think she's coming to the scene as herself. Obviously that's her little comedic thing or whatever.
Yeah, she's got like a character in there.
She's interviewing artists. She pitched me the first one. And she always talks about it in interviews. I pitched it to JP at Complex. He said no. I think it was like Jammer or someone. She did like a thing. I was like, it's a bit... You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna shout Merkel, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But now she's built it up and you have to respect it. She came in the scene, she's not trying to be a rude girl or nothing.
Yeah.
She's authentically herself.
And I think authentic people like that.
Yeah,
that's
why she's big, that's why everyone loves her. Like,
exactly. She wasn't, because you could smell fakery a fucking mile away.
Exactly.
I always, I had this mate when I worked at Vice, Fred Tiffin, shout out Fred. He was like the richest, poshest kid, and he just owned it. You know, I remember I was out with my mate Phil one time, like we were drinking, and he's like, I'm slumming it with you guys now. You know, like, and as soon as I was like, I love this kid, you know, like, and he's not, and then you had all the other guys who got trust funds, and they're like, hey man, I'm fucking skint, man. I'm like, no, you're not.
Do you know what it is? The struggle does sometimes, how can I word it? The hood and the struggle and all that, it is kind of like cool, isn't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. No,
it looks cool.
Like,
and also within that struggle, we make it look extra cool.
True.
We got the garms, we got the lingo and all that. So it is appealing. So you want to be a little bit down. Do you know what I'm saying? So I get it.
But the thing is, it's not cool when you're flicking the fucking emergency on the electric at 1 a.m. Do you know what I mean?
No, for real.
That bit ain't cool.
Right, people don't know about that one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Do you know what? After these kids, I'd love to fling them an electric key and be like, what's that? If you don't know what that is.
Go top it up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Go and get Dad's gyro.
Literally.
Yeah. No, it is, I think you're right, that is a thing. But I do think that's a good part of the scene. You can never fake that.
Yeah,
you know, it's there, you just can't. I think the UK especially.
Yeah.
I feel like, again, what you're saying about like, our version of the UK. Like, I look at, Near Archives, Hack Baker. To me, I'm like, that's Britain. Them people, not just them, but that style,
exactly
that whole
what you mean.
thing, like, that to me is why I'm like, I love Britain, man. I love the culture we had or whatever. But that is a multicultural thing. Without all different person, this from there and there, it wouldn't work.
It's true.
Like, look at Two-Tone even back in the day, Sky, it was two people coming together. When you do
people
that,
forget that whole...
People forget that, mate. It's a long history of building together, and it's a shame to see it pulled apart.
It's got lost in the matrix somewhere.
Got lost in it, man. A lot of bickering, but no. Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my bro. Really appreciate it, man.
Really appreciate it, man.